Alright, this is the next video in our Playground Parts series. This is going to be the video to show you how to draw the upright bars, both the upright monkey bar and the upright monkey ladder. They're basically the same bar, except one has a place for 6 poles, the other has a place for 8. They are 6 by 90 rectangles extruded out 6 inches. So we're going to draw those here real quick. First thing we're going to do is select standard.ipt, and we're going to select create 2D sketch and the X and Y plane. Now we're going to select rectangle, and tab 6 is our width, tab 90 is our height. So 6 by 90, and when you finish that, you have a very tall, lean rectangle there. Finish the sketch and extrude that out 6 inches. Now, if we look at our dimension sheet here, the upright monkey bar has 6 holes in it. We can tell that by looking at the 6x, which is out by the side of one of those holes there. That means 6 times. The circle with the line through it means they're going to be all the way through the bar, and they're 2 inches around. But we don't have to draw all 6 of those. We can draw one and repeat it. So to do that, we're going to click Create 2D Sketch and select this front face here. If we look down here at the bottom of our sketch sheet, we can see those circles or those holes are 10 inches apart, and they are 3 inches from either side to be centered up here in the middle. So we're going to go to Point, come down here to the bottom corner. Our X value is 3 and our Y value is 10. X is 3, Y is 10, hit enter, and there's our first point. We could just move up 10 inches from here and do that, but we're going to use the repeat pattern up here, or rectangular pattern, which if you just go straight up the bar here, it's the very top button here, the white square surrounded by 3 blue ones. If you click that, it brings up this window. First is the geometry. What do you want to repeat? So click on the point, then it says what direction. So we select this side over here, and you should get a green arrow pointing up. If it doesn't point up, if it's pointing down, just hit this red and black arrow. You can switch the direction here. You want that pointing straight up toward the top. This next box is how many holes do we want. Right now we have 2 in there, so if we type 6, that will give us 6 holes. You can see now there's 6 little X's there, all pretty tight because they're only spaced 1 inch apart. But if you look at your dimension sheet, they are 10 inches apart. Now the only difference in this bar and the next part in the video is that you're going to type 8 in this box. So once you finish this, you can just go back to the same thing again, put 8 here instead of 6. Click OK. Finish the sketch, and we're going to go to Hole, and we are going to make these through all and 2 inches in diameter. Click OK, and there are holes all the way through it. Of course, you can color this if you would like. I like the sides over here. Change that color. I would go with a lighter color, because if you go with a dark color here, it's kind of hard to see those holes there, and that's going to be pretty important when you go to put this thing together. So I would stay away from the really dark colors. Maybe once you get the pole inserted, then maybe you can come back and change that to a darker color if you really want that. I like light steel blue. It's kind of a nice little color there. Again, personal choice there if you want to do that. And let's go up here and save it. Once you do have your color picked, save as. We're in our playground folder. If it doesn't default to there, remember that should be under your Z folder. Come down, find playground, double click. Our name here is upright monkey bar. Alright, now to make the upright monkey ladder, which is on the next page, you'd simply repeat this, and you'd add 8 holes instead of 6. So you can either pause the video and rewind it and do that again, or I'm going to show you how to do that without having to make another part. So this is a little bit more complicated. So if you want to pause the video, rewind it, and just do it how we did it the first time, and instead of putting 6, you put 8 in that box, you could do that, or you can just make a couple edits here. So to make those edits, hit the plus sign over here by hole, select Sketch 2. Right click on it, edit sketch. Now come over here to your green plus, right click on it, edit pattern. And we're going to change this 6 to an 8. Click OK, and you can see now there are 2 more pluses here. Finish the sketch. When you come out here, you don't see those because we've got to edit the feature. So right click on hole 1, edit feature. Now you see those 2 checks. Just click on those checks and click OK. And now you have your upright monkey ladder. So we're going to save this as upright monkey ladder. And now you've just finished that second part really without having to go in and make something new. And if it's already colored, then you've already colored that part as well. That concludes our lesson on the upright monkey ladder and upright monkey bar.